In this video, I'll share 4 common activities that we all do that you should try to do less often in order to make your knees feel better faster. If you do, you'll find that combined with the right exercise approach, your knee will get easier to manage fast. With that out of the way, let's dive into the first movement. One of the first movements that you should worry about when it comes to your knee osteoarthritis is climbing stairs. Now, I understand that you have to climb stairs. There's no way around it if you're at home. Sometimes you can use elevators or escalators, but at home there's no way to avoid it, and in many places there's no way to avoid it. Why is climbing stairs specifically bad for the knees? Inherently, it's not bad. However, if that's all you do, you're overusing your quadriceps, the muscles in the front of the thigh, and underusing the muscles on the back of the thigh, the hamstrings, as well as the glutes. Climbing stairs is almost all quads, not much else. And if you combine it with some glute and hamstring strengthening, climbing stairs is perfectly fine. But if that's all you're doing, you're wearing out the cartilage even faster than it's already wearing out. Another exercise you should try to avoid is something like cycling. Now, cycling is very good for your heart, it's very good for your lungs, but like climbing stairs, it's all quads, no hamstrings, and very little glutes. Again, this is not a problem if you combine it with direct hamstring and glute strengthening, but you don't get that hamstring and glute strengthening as part of cycling. So it's not so much the activity itself that's bad, it's the muscular imbalances that these activities create that can wear away cartilage faster than it's already wearing away. Another one that people really underestimate is sitting on a surface that is too low for you. And how low is too low? Anytime your knees are above the hips, that is too low. This is especially true if you're a taller person. Standard chairs and couches are 18 inches high. Now, if you're over about 5'8", 5'9", chances are at the bottom of a chair or of a couch, your knees are above your hips. And so to make this less dangerous for the knees, raise your hips up. Put a blanket underneath you, put a pad underneath you, just make sure your hips are above the knees. The reason that that's a dangerous position to maintain for a long period of time, like hours, days, months, weeks, years, is because there's compression at the knee and you're increasing the wearing away of cartilage. You're also preventing fluid from going into the joint space. And the last activity that is not good for people with knee osteoarthritis is, funny enough, the activity of no activity. In other words, being sedentary is very bad for your joints. It's a use it or lose it principle. If you use your joints will stay healthier longer. However, if you completely neglect your joints, that's going to wear them away faster, ironically. Excessive activity wears away joints, but so does inactivity. You want moderate activity. As I talk about in my osteoarthritis book, motion is lotion. You shouldn't do too much, you shouldn't do too little, you should do just the right amount. And it should be a combination of strength training, cardio, as well as other activities that I talk about in my book, which I'll tell you how to get later on. For the viewers of this video, I've made a special chapter available from my book on osteoarthritis called Exercise for Osteoarthritis. It talks about 2 specific exercises, cardio and strength training, but how to do them properly. In other words, what's the number of days per week? What's the weight you should lift? What's the pulse that you should do for your cardio? What's better? Going up the stairs, cycling, swimming, something else. And I talk about 5 other exercises, whether or not they work, including stretching, yoga, and 3 others that may or may not work, which you can find out by downloading it at the link in the description below. In addition to that, I also have another video about exercises for knee pain, so check that out on your screen right now or in the description below.